Hey, what is up everyone? In this video we're doing a performance review of the Hoka One Mach 4. Hey, what's up everyone and welcome back to 40 Runs. How are we all doing, people? Let me know in the comments, and while you're down there, tell me, did you get a pair of the Hoka One Mach 4? What do you think? How you been getting on with them? More important than anything else, what's the wear and tear like? Let me know in the comments. I'll be very, very interested to know. Right, so we've had this a while now. I wanted to sort of come back, give you a bit of feedback, where I've been using it, how it's been getting on, wear and tear, all that sort of stuff. So let's get stuck in. Right guys, so the Hoka Mach 4. Now, where do we start? Let's do stats and features. Now, if you've not seen the original video, check that out. But we'll quickly, and I mean super quick, go over this shoe. So it's got, what, 5mm drop on it. It's about 8 ounces, something like that. We've got Profly midsole. We've got an early stage metal rocker in the shoe. It's nice and lightweight. We've got this one-piece mesh upper. And it's what, $130, £120 roughly, I think, here in the UK. I think that's about it. I told you they were going to be quick. The stats and features. Right, let's do firstly where I've been using it and where it's sort of fitted in to my rotation. So I've been using this shoe really sort of from those 3 miles upwards. So sort of 5k plus. So those medium, depends what you call medium, but those sort of medium daily runs. Make sense? Let me know in the comments. I've been grabbing this more and more because I just like the feeling I get from the Profly midsole. It's soft, but not too soft. I like the 5mm drop. I like the feeling that I'm close to the ground almost. I can really sort of, yeah, just feel what I'm running underneath me. And I kind of like that, especially down the river, especially when it's a bit gravelly. I don't know, it's just something nice about it. I like the one-piece mesh upper. It's breathable. It has sort of compensated in terms of width for me. I've not had any issues in terms of fitting. I did warn you, I think, in the first video about the width of this shoe, so just be careful of the sizing. But for me, it's given enough that it's super comfortable. The lacing, despite being ridiculously long, are great because you can really lock it down. There's enough foam in there to make it comfortable, but not too much. I don't like too much in there. And it's the same with the tongue as well. The tongue, it's just that right amount of foam in it, and it just fits very, very comfortably on the top of my foot. Right, so that's where it's fitting in the rotation, why it's fitting in the rotation, and where. Let's get on to sort of how it's been getting on in terms of wear and tear. Let's do that next. So wear and tear, now I'll put a video up, a bit of B-roll, and you'll get a better look of how it's worn. In particular down here, it's almost worn it out, and we are seeing it along here as you'd expect. But in general, a little bit there, but in general, it's holding up pretty well. There was always a worry about the wear and tear, and I think these are going to go down quickly, right? There's no denying that. And in terms of mileage in this shoe, I've got no idea in terms of the mileage in the shoe. I don't really keep account of the miles I do in my shoes, purely for the reason, and I've said it a million times on this channel, and if you've not seen the vlog I did recently, check it out. What I'm running on, the surfaces that I'm running on, is unfair, I believe, in terms of wear and tear, to gauge a mileage or a distance on a shoe when it needs replacing, because I'm putting excessive sort of conditions through the shoes. You know, some of the shoes are built for sort of just roads, like this is more of a road shoe than it is for running on sort of basically gravel. So that's why I don't know the mileage that I put in it. And also, I can't really be bothered to keep a track. I started doing it years ago and it just got on my nerves. I ended up having the same shoe from the drop down menu in Strava because I just couldn't be bothered to pick and choose and faff about. So there you go. So I don't know how many miles I've done them, but I've done plenty because, as I said, I run I don't know what, between 30 and 50 miles on average. That's still, but between 30 and 50 miles a week, depending on where I am in training, right? That is what I run in the week. So I will go out, and as I said, I will use these on a run where I'm over that 5k distance. I won't really use these on a 5k run, but anything like, so sort of 7, 8, 10, 12, this is where I'm using the shoe, and probably also where I'm looking to put some pace into it as well. I've really enjoyed using this shoe. I know we're talking about wear and tear here, but I've really enjoyed this shoe on those sort of tempo runs, those sort of progressive runs, you know, just elements of speed. I've really enjoyed the shoe. We were talking about wear and tear, wasn't we? But so overall, I've been quite impressed with it. yes, it is wearing. Yes, it will wear more than any other shoe. Glide Ride's a bad example. I've not got many up here actually at the moment. Most of them in the garage because I've had a bit of a tidy up. But yeah, it's going to wear down. There's no question that. But I've already got that in my mind, and it's going to wear down. This is a shoe that I'm going to wear for the rest of the year. For those sort of runs that I mentioned before. Overall, the upper's been fine. I've not taken any, I mean, there's a bit of a lump out of it there, a few lumps and bumps out of it along there. That's all still connected. It's not like a Turbo 2 that's come apart, because I don't know about you, I take my shoes off using my foot like that because I'm naughty. But overall, glue's still on. Overall, in terms of wear and tear, it's done all right. So yeah, I spoke about how it's been doing and all that sort of stuff. So really, it's only a quick catch up really on the shoe. And maybe I'll do a follow-up one further down the line when we really start wearing it out. But you know, I've been really happy with it, and that's the message that I wanted to give you today, was the fact that I've been really happy with the Mach 4 as a daily trainer. I think it's quite versatile. I much prefer it over a Nike Pegasus 38. I much prefer it over, you know, a New Balance Beacon 3, for example. It just works for me. And that's the thing, people, as we always say on 40 Runs, it's whatever works for you. This may not work. For some people out there, it might be too narrow. You might get the right what's-its, the fact that this is wearing out so quickly. I appreciate that, okay? But for me, it just does a job, and that is the main message I wanted to get across to you today. I'm really enjoying the shoe. If you're looking at the Mach 4, I would definitely recommend you trying it. I think it's a very, very good, versatile daily trainer.